What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Clock Sports, man. We back at it, man. Um, you know, the odd couple, Chris Broussard and Wild Parker, man, they do a great job. And today we're gonna do a reaction of them giving their perspective on what's going on in LA. And I'm out here gonna give my perspective as well. As they're cooking, I'm gonna cook with them. So let's go.
Los Angeles Lakers hammered last night. Now, they had this big game over the weekend against the Warriors,
In
right?
overtime, a big game. I was watching that on
LeBron,
ABC, Chris. That was a big national game.
LeBron goes 36, 20, and
Let's talk about this game real quick. That game right there, the Steph Curry got wild, bro. Steph Curry only shot 3 free throws, just 3, throughout the whole game. And I know some of y'all are gonna go to the comments and talking about, oh, he didn't drive to the basket. He did. He drove to the basket multiple times. They're grabbing his arm, grabbing his hand. Nobody called a foul. Nobody called a foul. Steph Curry got robbed because this game was not even supposed to go to overtime. The Lakers shooting an insane amount of free throws in that game, bro. This remind me the Western Conference semis all over again, where every game they're getting all the calls, all the free throws, and this was sad. This really was bad. And on top of that, I don't know why Adam Silver wanna do this to Golden State. Golden State is the most marketable team in the NBA. The revenue of Golden State is worth $7 billion right now. The second team that's come behind them is the Knicks. The Knicks worth 6.6 billion. And then the Lakers 6.3, something like that. But the Lakers spend multiple money to marketing. Meanwhile, Golden State doesn't even do that. Steph Curry jersey is the most sell all over the world. And Steph Curry cannot even get a call. This is distasteful. This is really sad, bro. The Lakers should have lost that game. It was not even competitive at all. The Lakers should have lost that game. That's why they got stumped on by the Rockets. But this is another story for another day.
12,
Double
great individual
OT.
performance. Steph goes for 46. It was big time, but in reality, it was 2 mediocre teams. And it was a great
Facts.
show, right? Like you said, right? It was a great experience for that one night.
It was.
But the reason it was so close because they both bad. Or mediocre, average, whatever you want to call them.
Both of them.
The Warriors are the 12th seed, so they're not even on pace to make the play-in. They're like 2.5 games out of the play-in. And the Lakers are holding on to dear life for the play-in. They're a game ahead of 11th seeded Houston, which hammered them last night. So the Lakers 9th seed are tied for 9th seed with Utah, but I think the Lakers are slightly ahead of them. Maybe the tiebreaker, whatever it is. But anyway, so the question, Rob, as always seems to be the case, and the Ringer wrote a big article about it. What should the Lakers do? Now, they proposed all types of moves that they could make before the trade deadline to get them into contention, despite the fact that LeBron and Anthony Davis are playing tremendous basketball. Both of them likely headed to the All-Star game. LeBron was voted in by the fans.
But not affecting winning, Chris. Unbelievable.
Well, no, I mean, LeBron's giving you 25, 7, and 7, as he does pretty much every year, if not more. And Anthony Davis giving you 25, 12 boards, and 2.3 blocks. So AD is playing great. I actually voted AD to go to the All-Star game.
You voted him over LeBron, right?
Yeah. I think he's been having a better year. LeBron's having a very nice year, but AD's giving it to you also on the defense end.
Mm-hmm.
And so But yeah, I mean, like you said, right?
which LeBron is not playing no D anymore. You know, AD's playing great defense, give you new rebound, handle the paint area. LeBron move out the way every single time. Every single time somebody either drive to the basket or pulling up, LeBron move out the way. So he basically playing, he guarding his man and LeBron James man.
They are not affecting winning. They're 24-24.
They should not be 24-24 in this league. There's so many bad teams, Chris.
I mean, I don't think there's that many bad. I mean, it's the league is the league. There's always some bad teams, but there's a lot of good teams too.
There are a lot of teams, though, the Pistons, the Spurs. I'm just saying where they should be able to. I don't know. Where's Houston now?
You got a lot
What's
of
their
good
record?
teams. Houston's actually pretty good. Houston's the
Are they
11th
over
seed,
500?
but they're pretty good. They're 22-24. They're the one that, I'm sorry, they're 22-24, a game behind the Lakers, who are at 500. The league is pretty good. I mean, the West, Minnesota, nice. Denver, nice. OKC, nice. Clippers, nice. Sacramento, nice. Phoenix, getting it together, nice. Dallas, nice. Pelicans been playing good ball. They slipped a little bit lately. Nice. Like, those are the teams ahead of the Lakers. I mean, and the thing is, Rob, look, if the Lakers can make a move, great. But what move exactly is that? I've got a defensive player of the year candidate who's also giving me 25 points a game in AD in the prime of his career. I've got LeBron James playing well, putting up numbers, not defending, but putting up numbers. He's a scorer now and still gives you a bunch of assists. And I've got role players, Austin Reeves, not bad. D'Angelo Russell, not bad. Rui Hachimura, not bad. Jared Vanderbilt, athletic defender. Like, what move are you making? I'm just saying, like, and I get it. Look, if they can get DeJounte Murray out of Atlanta, that'd be nice. He's long, he's athletic, he was a great defender at one time, maybe could be again. But my point is this, it's frustration, Rob.
But it's when
DeJounte Murray will not be the answer. I'm gonna tell you guys why he's not gonna be the answer. The problem with the Lakers is they don't practice. They don't practice. Because they don't practice, you can see it on the court. They do not communicating. Nobody know what somebody gonna do. Everybody basically on their own time zone. So it's like whenever LeBron got the ball, right? Everybody take off running. There is no movement being made. Everybody just stand by the three-point line, waiting for the opportunity to shoot the ball. This style of play is not conducive to winning. And then on top of that, you have LeBron. You have those guys who can play. Those guys that Chris Broussard just named, they can play, but they're not being played a game. Like, when LeBron play, they play very slow. When the LeBron on the court with them, they playing a slow pace of basketball. When LeBron off the court, they are running gun the offense. They're running it. Why is LeBron slowing them down? Because he old. And because he old, he need to slow down. So now that's cause everybody got to sacrifice something. And they're not running real plays. They're running LeBron James system. And the LeBron James system, he's the only one that can play that system. Everybody cannot play that system. That system is not coincident to winning at all. I don't care what nobody tell you. The system in Miami, it was LeBron James' system mixed with Pat Riley's system. That's why they won them 2 championships. Now, when he went back to Cleveland, it was all over his system. But the thing was, they had people. They had players that can do pretty much everything. Now, in the Lakers, they have players. I don't know what happened. Some of them got traded. Some of them been traded for Russell Westbrook. Some of them went from free agency. They didn't re-sign. Hey, man, it's still leadership at the end of the day. They're not. LeBron and AD not being the leader. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. And then they're expecting a champion. Bro, this is the same team that went to the Western Conference Finals. This is the same team that won the tournament in May. I'm saying that May. When the tournament last month, December, 2 months ago. So you mean to tell me 2 months ago y'all was playing the greatest basketball mankind can even fathom. Now y'all can play. Now those guys, oh, they suck. They need to get out of here. They need to be traded. Come on, man. It's time. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough? Because, like, I know some of you guys going to come to the comments and say this and that. But hear me out. When the Lakers was number 4 in the West with the young guys, LeBron still was talking about trade. When LeBron was in the Eastern Conference, he was number 3 or number 2. He was still talking about trade. When he was number 1, he was still talking about trade. No matter what you do for this man, he's never enough. It's never enough, man. And I don't know when Jeanie gonna realize, hey, enough is enough. You got I have 2 all-stars on my team. And I got competitive role players. It should be enough to get us to the promised land. We don't need to be trade. Back then, the Lakers was not used to do business like this. Trade every year. Trade every 6 months. That was not the Lakers' MO. When you came to the Lakers, you play for a while. Derek Fisher, he played for a while with the Lakers. What's the dude that was Derek Fisher, Sasha Vucevic, all of those guys played for a while with the Lakers, man. The Lakers was not used to be trade every single year. We got to make a trade. We got to do this. We got to do that. No. Figure it out. Figure it out. And Jenny don't have enough. She don't have enough balls to tell LeBron and his camp that.
Window dressing sometimes. You just got to feel like you got to make a move. I hear what you're saying.
I'm just like, what move are you? It is not easy, obviously.
Right, but
building around LeBron and AD or LeBron, it just don't. These are pretty good players. And they're not getting it out. If everybody wants to blame Darvin Ham, fine.
Didn't he win the in-season tournament?
Won the in-season tournament. They went to the Western Conference Finals.
And another thing, if you fired Darvin Ham, this is going to be the 3rd coach that you fired since you've been there in LA. That's been 6 years. You fire the guy that you won the championship with. You fired the coach prior to the guy that you won the championship. Now you're talking about fire Darvin Ham. That's 3 coaches. Come on, man. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough? Because I promise you right now, the Lakers probably don't have that much caps in draft for trade. Because LeBron used all of them since he's been there. When is it going to be enough, man? No matter what you do for this man, it's never enough. It's never enough. Nobody hold him accountable. Nobody saying, oh, it's the leader. Nobody was doing that when Jordan was in Washington, bro. And nobody was saying, oh, what are we going to do to get Jordan the championship? Jordan didn't have another all-star. He didn't even have another top 10 player with him. It was him, Popeye Jones, Charles Oakley, guys that been already cooked over. Richard Hamilton, good role player. Tyronn Lue, good role player. But they're not winning no goddamn championships. Let's be for real. But he was still trying to drag this team to the playoff. Why can't LeBron do the same thing? Why you always need a bailout? It's always a trade. Every single year, it's a trade. 2018, we saw this man have 2 different rosters. And nobody, and the first roster that he had started the year with, they were good enough to win. Why is it always got to be a trade? This is the only player that I know of every single year. Trade. Fire the coach. It's the coach. It's the role players. No, it's the leader. If you're supposed to be the leader, if you're supposed to be the GOAT, if you're supposed to be the guy that is better than anybody that we ever seen, get it done. When Kobe Bryant lost to the Celtics back in 2008, they literally brought the same guys back and then they won the championship. Nobody was saying, oh, what are we going to do to get the Lakers the championship? Oh, we need trade. They didn't do no trade. This is the same roster. Lamar Odom was there. Paul Gasol was there. Derek Fisher. The list goes on and on and on.
A year ago with Darvin Ham. I'm saying this, Rob. Look, are we screaming from the top of our lungs? What is Philly gonna do to get Joel Embiid a championship?
Facts.
What is Milwaukee gonna do
Fire
to get Giannis a championship?
Right.
Boston, Denver, do they need? I mean, this is your squad. If LeBron and AD are still that good, make it happen.
Facts. That's basically what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying.
I mean, at least to the point where you might be a top 8 seed. It's just not a birthright. When Jordan was in Washington, was there all this talk about we got to get him somebody so he can win? You play it out. With Kobe's last year, was it all that talk?
The last 6 years in Kobe, Chris. I mean, let's think about whatever they did. What did they not make it, Rob G, the last 5 or 6 years of Kobe's career? Chris, Kobe wasn't in the playoffs the last 5 years.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. And again, look, I would love to see LeBron get a...
Ain't nobody was losing their mind and saying, we need to get Kobe. We need to get Kobe help. We need to get Kobe to the championship. No one was saying that. But ever since he was in Cleveland, ever since he came back from 2010 to 2018 to 2024, this man have played with more Hall of Famers, more All-Stars, and more talented players. Let me reiterate. Since 2010, this man has played with more All-Star, more Hall of Famer, more talented players. But yet, he got 1 championship to show for it. No, at some point, we're going to have to point finger at that guy that called himself the leader. LeBron James. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough? Because they give you this coach, you want it, oh, he's not good enough. You get a coach you won a championship with, it's not good. You got the Bumblicious championship with, oh, he's not good enough. The coach who was there, oh, he's just a rookie coach, he can't coach. Like, why can't, you know what they should do? I know what the Lakers should do. The Lakers should have this man, they should have LeBron James as the general manager, the coach, and the player. They should have LeBron James as the general manager, the coach, and the player. When shit go bad, now he can't look at nobody but himself. Now he gonna have to fire himself because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. When is it gonna be enough?
Team that could compete for a championship. I'm just saying, every single year, everybody's hand wringing over what should his team do. I've never seen it. There's staff. Is everybody yelling about the Warriors got to do something? I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess is it because we know LeBron needs 6 or wants to get the 6?
There you go. There you go.
It's about LeBron, and people feel like, well, he can't waste away his last few years because people know deep down that if he can't even get to the 6, Chris, even though he's lost all those other championships, they know without having 6, he don't have a real case. Like,
even if he get to the 6, what conversation are we gonna have anyway? There is no conversation. Michael Jordan done everything faster than you. For 13 years, Michael Jordan done way more stuff than you have done for the 20 plus years that you have been playing. So what conversation? Only a dummy, only a person that have no brain cell will sit here and tell you LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. Like, if you're a young person, if you're a guy that's 20 or 18 or 19 or 22, is LeBron the best you ever seen? Cool. But I suggest you go back and watch basketball. I suggest you go back and there's the NBA, get the NBA pass and go watch the 90s basketball. Go watch the 80s basketball. And then you come back and tell me if LeBron James is the greatest player you ever seen. Because I promise you, once you go back and watch the 80s, once you go back and watch the 90s, then you turn around and watch the 2000s. We'll have a different conversation. Unless you're a moron. Unless you ain't got no conscience, man. Because there ain't nothing this man have done to surpass Jordan. Nothing. Nothing. Bro, from 88 and 89, 1988 and 1988 and 1999, this is what Jordan did. Jordan won the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, scoring champ. He won the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, League of League in scoring, All-Star MVP, First Team All-NBA, First Team All-Defense. Who has LeBron ever done that throughout this whole 21 season? So we don't have a conversation. All this. Well, there is a conversation. There is no conversation to be made. This GOAT debate been over since forever. There is no conversation. Unless he even had done everything that Jordan did in 13 years, maybe. We probably would have a conversation. Because if me and you in a race, I have done everything that you did faster in 13 seconds. And then it take you 20 plus seconds to do what I did. Who won? Who's better, me or you? I'm better. I did it in 13 seconds. You need 9, 10, 12 more seconds to beat me, to beat my record. You're not better than me. Like I said, only your moron will come out here and say that LeBron better than Jordan.
They need the 6 so to be able to say, well, he won as many as him. He went to many more. He's the all-time leading scorer. You know, like, you got to compile this other stuff. He won the first in-season tournament. He did this, he did that. But if LeBron is stuck on 4, Chris, right, with 6 losses or whatever it is, then what is your argument? What is your argument?
I think Jordan is the GOAT. I think there's an argument for LeBron.
There is none.
I mean, if I don't, agree with it, but
the only argument that needs to be made is longevity. We don't do longevity.
The counting stats, the leading scorer all time, gonna be top 5 in assists, and winning with multiple teams. Like, that's the argument. I think Jordan's argument is better, but you're right. You might have hit it on the head, Rob. Maybe I guess that's it. I guess everybody is like, to make it a real discussion,
right,
or to convince the old heads like us, or something like LeBron maybe he's got to win another. Because I've never seen this, Rob.
Right,
I've
where
never seen
everything is, no matter what they've done, no matter what players they've cleaned out, no matter who they bring in, it's never enough. If things aren't going right, and you just said it, AD's having an all-star season, LeBron's having an all. That's not enough to win, Chris.
That's not enough. Like legitimately competitive.
Right,
other than,
that's what I'm saying. How could that not be enough? LeBron ain't putting up 13 points.
Right. I mean, I just think it's the stars of the team, and it's not just LeBron. In fact, you can argue it's more so AD. He doesn't have the versatility and the skills of LeBron. LeBron's got the ball in his hands more. But on those two, I'm saying, are y'all as good as you're supposed to be? I mean, I'm not, you're not going to go to them as a coach and say that, but you guys need to carry us. The role players are role players.
Don't say that to their fans. Don't say that to LeBron James fans. They blame the role players. Every time the team's not playing well, it's everybody else. LeBron don't get no blame. It's the role players. Bro, I have never seen role players getting hammered every single time more than anybody else, more than the leaders. I'm used to the leaders getting hammered. Magic Johnson, when Magic Johnson lost to the Celtics, they didn't say that was the role player fault they lost. They blamed Magic. Magic was playing bad. They didn't say, the guy that coming from the bench, Cooper and Michael Cooper and the rest of the crew, that's their fault. No, they blame the leader, Magic Johnson. They call him Tragic Johnson. What did he do? He came back and won the championship. In this era, the role player get more hammered. They get more hammered than the leader. And I'm not used to that, man. The leader, the role player only can play. The role player only play their role. That's why they call him role player. The leader, they don't have a role. The leader is leading the team and scoring and doing everything and getting paid as a superstar. They deserve all the blame. Simple as that. Simple as that.
That's what I'm saying, Rob. Like, and again, maybe they'll make a move. I'd love it if they could get DeJounte Murray. But I just think this pressing we got to get LeBron another title. All of us would love to see him be able to compete for a championship. But it's not a birthright.
What would you do, though? If you're the Lakers, Chris, would you retool everything or would you move LeBron? Has the time come to just say, you know what, this isn't going to work. We can't keep wholesale changes every year. Maybe we're not going to be in line to maybe LeBron's time here is done. Maybe it's just done here and he has to go somewhere else.
That's interesting because he has the opt-out after this season.
Maybe this is it.